Hey guys, welcome to my channel Tatpa Vlogs once again. So here I am back after a year break because my school had started and offline school had started, but now I am back again and now today I am keeping a video on my favorite science topic of magnets. So let's begin, and I made a PowerPoint presentation to show you easily. So let's begin. So now I'll show you that part. Let's begin. So guys, now we are on the Fun with Magnet screen, and the places where I tell you to underline, there you can underline if you have the textbook for easy in reading. So let's begin. So one day, Paheli and Bhojo went to a place where a lot of waste material was piled into huge heaps. So, Paheli and Bhojo, these characters, you have this textbook. So, they once went to a place where waste material, garbage was dumped or piled into huge heaps. Something exciting was happening there. A crane was moving towards the heap of junk. So you can see here, this crane is this crane move. Wait, like this crane is moving towards the this junk. Means that crane was moving towards the junk, and they got excited. The long head of the crane lowered a block. So this long head of crane lowered a block means this thing. So it lowered a block over a heap. So it lowered the block towards the heap, and then it began to move. Guess what? People also guess what happened? Correct. Many pieces of iron junk was sticking to the block as it moved away. Figure 13.1, this one. So it moved away. See, many pieces like this car type thing is sticking to this magnet. Like that only, like this crane as moving front and then keeping this bar type thing, magnet type thing down, then collecting this and all that. Then they had just read a very interesting book on magnets and knew immediately that there must be a magnet attached to the end of the crane that was picking up the iron from the junkyard. So they just recently read a very interesting book on magnets. So they knew that there was a magnet attached to this crane so that the junk could just come out easily. Iron pieces here mostly those type of junk could easily come out of that, and like that only. You might have seen magnets, and have you ever enjoyed playing with them? So yeah, you might have seen magnets, and I really enjoy playing with them, and if you like or not, you can tell me in the comments. Have you seen stickers that remain attached to iron surfaces like almirahs or doors of refrigerators? Yes, those stickers are like wooden type base and backside were magnet, and like that many things are coming. I also have like that alphabets one and all those. Stick to my refrigerator, alphabets, aquatic animals, and all those. In some pen holders, seem to be the pins seem to be sticking to the holder. So you like in some pen holders also in some pen holders also they stick like this pen holder. So those things just stick to what we say that just stick to this like this pen holder. That needles are sticking to magnets and all that. So just simply the things come and stick together. And some pencil boxes also. The lid fits tightly when we close it, even without a locking arrangement. So it's like simple, very simple arrangement that they keep some magnets, and you might have seen pencil boxes like that. I also have one of those. So here, such stickers, pen holders, and pencil boxes have magnet fitted inside. So they only told their figures means magnets fitted inside them. Like you can see these pictures right here. These are all the pictures. These pictures of pencil box, refrigerator with magnets and things. So these are just simple arrangements. They just in this magnet. They just keep magnets somewhere inside. In mobile covers also nowadays magnet comes. So moving on to your interesting topic, how were magnets discovered? So you want to know how were these magnets just discovered? So I'll tell you how. But before this much long speech on it, I'll tell you slowly in a small manner in my PPT, and then I'll show you. But before we need to see the concept map and basic types of magnets. So let's go to the PowerPoint presentation. Guys, we came to my presentation. Fun with magnets. So here, I'll show you where is the concept map and everything. So let's go. Okay, so first PowerPoint slide and concept map is here only. So first number is concept map. So let's go to number one. Concept map came here. Concept map. Chapter 13 Fun with Magnets. So and this also there are a variety of magnets. First magnets and then that again we'll see more varieties of those like we'll select natural magnets and man-made magnets. So first let's go with natural magnets. So let us go with natural magnets. So let's just go. Magnetic material is attracted by magnets, iron, nickel, cobalt, etc. 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 Non-magnetic material is not attracted by magnets, cloth, leather, soil, gra- grass, glass, anything. Natural magnets, magnets shepherd. So natural magnets shepherd. So these were the examples of those that we found out. Iron stick got attracted and struck in a rock. A natural magnet named magnetite. Magnetite. So he found out this. Okay. Now let's go to man-made magnets. So in that first they give some types of magnets like horseshoe magnet, cylindrical magnet, bar magnet, ball end magnet. So I'll show you these all the types of magnets, and these all types of magnets have magnetic poles. North and south indicate directions as in a compass. So they have labeled magnetic poles from before only where is north, where is south, and they indicate directions as in a compass. And then below it is like poles repulse each other, whereas opposite poles attract each other. So we like basic we know understand that this is a bar magnet. This has two directions, north and one south. And this here, if we keep one more magnet, like here also north, and here also north, right? Here south, it won't be north. Here south, then they will not attract, they will repel. And if you keep as uh, south here and north here, then they will attract. So do you understand this basic things? So okay, so now just this basic concept map to keep a note on that magnets. So let's go to our next slide. Types of magnets. That is number 2. Your favorite topic. I was about to show types of magnet. Horseshoe magnet, U-shaped magnet, bar magnet. See that horseshoe magnet, cylindrical magnet, bar magnet. Then one more magnet they gave, ball and magnet. It's not here, but it will be in your textbook. I'll show you. So now these are the types of magnets I'll tell you. So I'll show you horseshoe magnet, U-shaped magnet, bar-shaped magnet, bar magnet, cylindrical magnet, needle magnet mainly encompasses circular magnet, ring magnet, rod magnet, oval-shaped magnet. And when you come in the designing part, then star magnet. These are all the types of magnets. Okay, understood? So I showed you all the types of magnets, and then let's go back to our presentation and how were the magnets discovered? How magnets discovered? So third one, how were magnets discovered? So 1 minute. Okay, it is said that there was a shepherd named Megasthenes who lived in ancient Greece. There was a shepherd named Megasthenes who was living in ancient Greece. There is a tale like that. One day he was taking his goats on mountains for grazing. See, one day, like not usually was shepherd, so as usual he was taking his goats for grazing. He had a stick with a small iron piece attached at the end of the stick. So he had a small stick with the iron so that he could just those won't go sheep to manage those sheeps or that graze goats. So like that. That time his stick struck at the rock and he was surprised that he needed to pull the stick hardly. So like one day that stick, like you understand this thing as a stick with a iron portion here, and this is a rock. So this just got attracted together, and then Megasthenes was like feeling difficult to take it off from that rock. So difficult to take off from the rock. It seemed as the stick was being attracted by the rock. So he thought that the stick is being attracted by the rock. The rock was attracting. See this rock and this stick part. So it was like attracting on itself. The rock was a natural magnet and it attracted the iron of the shepherd's ship. So this rock is means that was a natural magnet and it attracted the iron of medicine is that shepherd's ship. This is how the natural magnets were discovered. So by this way, the natural magnets were discovered. These rocks are named after magnetite, after the name of Megasthenes. So this rock, which these sticks, means iron pieces were sticking, were known as magnetite. As means they were like his name was Megasthenes, so he was like magnetite after his name. But nowadays, artificial magnets are also being made. So nowadays they don't take from the stones, artificial magnets. They just make and sell for a cheaper price in markets. Like it happens. I showed you in that presentation that types of magnets. All those are the magnets which were like what we say artificial magnets. I'll show you again. See, all these are artificial magnets. The stone with the piece, those magnets has properties also, but talk with them. I'll talk on those later. So let's go on to our textbook for again. So now let us move on to how are magnets discovered. And from now on, you need to start underlining where I tell. So you that is for your good only. So now let's start. It is said that there was a shepherd named Magnus, who lived in ancient Greece. Underline this part. Who lived in ancient Greece. He used to take his herd of sheep and goats to the nearby mountains for grazing. He would take a stick with him to control his herd. The stick had a small piece of iron attached at one end. One day he was surprised to find out that he had to pull hard to free the stick from a rock on the mountainside. See, I was telling about this thing that happened. Like he needed to pull hard. And this madness, like madness. Sorry for your name coming wrong. See, this magnet. This magnet is a ball-ended magnet. So you need to underline more above here. So the wait, are you on? I hope that you underline this, but I'm just giving again ancient Greece. The stick had a small piece of iron attached at one end. One day he was surprised to find that he had to pull hard to free the stick from a rock on the mountainside. Like one day he was being surprised that I needed to take it out hardly from the mountain. It seemed as if the rock, if the if the stick was being attracted by the rock. It was like the the rock was attracting the stick. The rock was a natural magnet, and it attracted the iron tip of the shepherd's stick. And here again underlined, it is said that this is how natural magnets were discovered. Such rocks were given the name magnetite, perhaps after the name of that shepherd. Magnetite contains iron. Those rocks contain iron. Some people believe that magnetite was first discovered at a place called Magnesia. The substances having the property of attracting iron are known as magnets. This is how the story goes. In any case, people now have discovered that certain rocks have the property of attracting pieces of iron. They also found that small pieces of these rocks have some special properties. They name these naturally occurring materials magnets. Underline. So later on, the process of making magnets from the pieces of iron was discovered. These days, these are known as artificial magnets, and these days, those are very common. And you know that that natural magnetite is not used now, but not magnetite rock. Nowadays, artificial magnets are prepared in different shapes. For example, bar magnet, horseshoe magnet, cylindrical, or a ball-ended magnet. Figure 13.4 shows a few such magnets. So I showed you in my PowerPoint presentation, and here also I'm showing you that these types of magnets are called as artificial magnets. So the video will be long because the lesson is long. So I have divided the video into parts. So activity one will be the first main topic we'll be covering. This was also main, but the main lesson starts from here, activity one. So that video I'll upload soon. So so till here that was the last means first part, and I'll upload more parts of magnets, and I hope you are happy to see my video once again after the year-long break. So this was my favorite topic to cover on, and I'll upload more videos on these. So stay tuned for more videos on these. Bye bye.